Mary I's 1553 coronation, a groundbreaking event revealed. The coronation of Mary I on October 1, 1553, was not just a formal ceremony marking the beginning of her reign, it was a groundbreaking event that redefined the role of women in English politics and represented a dramatic reversal in the religious and political landscape of Tudor England. As the first Queen Regnant of England to be crowned in her own right, Mary's coronation set a precedent for female sovereignty in a realm previously dominated by male rulers. The significance of her coronation lies not only in its symbolism but also in the broader implications it had for the future of the monarchy, the country's religious identity, and the shifting power dynamics of the Tudor dynasty. Historical context: the precarious road to the throne. Mary's path to the throne was far from straightforward. Following the death of her brother, Edward VI, in July 1553, Mary faced significant opposition. Edward's devise for the succession, a document intended to prevent the return of Catholicism to England, had named his Protestant cousin, Lady Jane Grey, as his successor. This move, orchestrated by powerful Protestant nobles like John Dudley, Duke of Northumberland, sought to bypass Mary's claim as the legitimate heir. However, the widespread support for Mary among the people, who viewed her as Henry VIII's rightful daughter, allowed her to overcome the coup within just 9 days, ending Jane's brief reign and affirming her legitimacy. Mary's successful ascension to the throne amid such a turbulent political climate made her coronation a momentous occasion. It was more than a display of royal authority, it was a testament to her resilience and the public's willingness to accept a female monarch, albeit with apprehension about the potential restoration of Catholicism. The coronation ceremony, rituals and symbolism. Mary I's coronation ceremony was a masterful blend of traditional rituals and groundbreaking innovations. The event began with a lavish procession through the streets of London on September 30, 1553, the day before her official coronation at Westminster Abbey. Mary's entry into London was marked by extravagant displays of loyalty and support from the populace, who were eager to see their new queen. The choice of Mary's attire was particularly significant. Wearing a robe of purple velvet, a color reserved for royalty, Mary not only asserted her authority but also emphasized her legitimacy and dignity as a sovereign. Her procession included various pageants and allegorical tableaus, many of which depicted scenes of biblical and classical heroines, thereby linking Mary's rule to the virtues of wisdom, justice, and piety traditionally associated with queenship. The coronation itself adhered to many of the conventional rites used for male monarchs, but there were notable modifications to accommodate her gender. Mary was anointed and crowned by Stephen Gardiner, Bishop of Winchester, who had been one of her closest advisors and a staunch supporter of her claim. The use of the ancient coronation regalia, including the crown, scepter, and orb, signified continuity with the past. However, Mary's coronation oath reflected her intentions to reverse her brother's Protestant reforms and restore the Roman Catholic faith, setting the stage for the Marian Counter-Reformation. Innovations and precedents, a coronation like no other. Mary's coronation was groundbreaking in several ways. As the first Queen Regnant crowned in England, Mary had to navigate the challenges of establishing her authority as a female ruler in a deeply patriarchal society. The ceremonial innovations introduced during her coronation underscored her unique position. For instance, the traditional homage ceremony, where nobles would swear fealty to the monarch, had to be adjusted to reflect her gender. It was an unprecedented spectacle, male nobles kneeling before a female sovereign, affirming their loyalty and acknowledging her as their undisputed ruler. Another significant innovation was Mary's use of the title Supreme Head of the Church of England during her coronation oath. While she would later relinquish this title and restore papal supremacy, its initial inclusion highlighted the tension between her role as a sovereign and her religious convictions. The retention of this title during the coronation demonstrated that, at least ceremonially, Mary was willing to uphold the royal supremacy established by her father, Henry VIII, even as she prepared to re-establish England's ties with Rome. The impact on the English monarchy and society. Mary's coronation had profound implications for the English monarchy and society. As the first woman to be crowned as a ruling queen, she shattered the traditional gender expectations of the monarchy. While Queen's consort had been crowned alongside their husbands in the past, Mary's coronation as a queen regnant established a new precedent, paving the way for future female rulers like her sister Elizabeth I. The ceremony also sent a clear message regarding the direction Mary intended to take her kingdom. Her public embrace of Catholic symbols and rituals, coupled with her declaration to restore the old faith, marked the beginning of a brief but intense period of religious persecution known as the Marian Restoration. Her coronation thus served as a prologue to the dramatic religious and political upheavals that would define her 5-year reign. Legacy of Mary's coronation. Mary I's coronation remains one of the most historically significant events of the Tudor period. It marked a turning point in the history of female rulership in England and set a complex precedent for the role of queenship. Her coronation not only confirmed her as the rightful sovereign but also redefined the monarchy by introducing the idea that a woman could exercise the same sovereign power as a man. While Mary's reign was marred by political and religious strife, her coronation stood as a moment of triumph and vindication. It represented the culmination of her struggle to claim her rightful place and demonstrated the extent to which traditional norms could be adapted to accommodate the realities of female sovereignty. The ceremony was a blend of tradition and innovation, reflecting both the continuity of the English monarchy and the transformative potential of Mary's rule. In retrospect, Mary's coronation laid the groundwork for the acceptance of future queens regnant and reshaped the political and cultural landscape of Tudor England. It was a groundbreaking event that revealed not only the challenges of female rulership but also the strength and determination of the woman who dared to ascend the throne against all odds. Thanks for listening. Like and comment. And please subscribe, as that will help us get more videos out to those interested in the Middle Ages. See you next time on Medieval Chronicles 1066. Stay curious.